Well, right now in Chaska, there's a way to give back while having a lot of fun in return. As River City Days returns for its 47th year, Adam Duxter joins us live from Chaska Lions Park. Adam, looks like things are beginning to heat up there in a good way, and it's all for a good cause.
Yeah, you know, they absolutely have a perfect day for this out here in Chaska today, Esme. But like you said, this is a way to have fun while doing something good for this community. Over 40 nonprofits all represented here. You see all of the booths, see people kind of starting to make their way around here. And what today is all about is these nonprofits not only offering up services, things to buy, but also in return getting some money back going their way as well. And it's been going on all weekend, and it's been going on all day here at Lions Park in Chaska since about 8 a.m. Things kicked off with yoga and the pancake breakfast. And this is an event that's been going on here in Chaska for close to 50 years now. It's now in year 47. River City Days itself is a nonprofit, and like I said, it is just a place for just about every single nonprofit here in town to get their name out there, to get some money going back their way, and just to kind of increase their recognition around town. And the folks who put this event on say that really makes everything worth it.
We are a very diverse and inclusive community, and we're all willing to come together and help each other and, you know, pull together and just make stuff work and be people that support each other.
And today is Culture Day here. You heard her talk about that diversity. Things will be going on all day long here at Lions Park in Chaska, so you're going to want to make your way out. It is a free event, so come on, bring the family.
All right, thank you so much, Adam.